Hey everyone, this is my Patreon proud reaction to the 23rd episode of Dororo. Now, last episode, I was actually confused on something that I want to say here. Now, with Hyogo and Mutsu, I saw like a red marking thing on their arms, and that's kind of all I saw at first, because that was just really what sucked up my attention. But upon looking at that again, I realized that that just connects their part of their arm with the part of Hyakimaru's arm that they got from the demon. So they each got one of his arms, and then Tahomaru got the remaining two eyes. So that should be like all that's left of for Hyakimaru to get, right? Like I think that's all that was left for him to get. Remember, he got his legs back already because he like stepped in a fire or something way back in the day. So yeah, that should be all that's left for him to get. I'm pretty sure. And if he gets those back, he can, see once again and no longer have like sword arms. So it'd be pretty cool if we could get those back. He's not a big fan of Tahomaru and his group just having them. So probably gonna have a fight here. Probably trying to get them back. So let's see if he can do it. 3, 2, 1, play. Okay, Hyakimaru. Yeah. It's less obvious with Mutsu, but you can definitely tell with Hyogo that it's a different color. The arm's skin tone. Yeah, just gotta show me that creepiness again, don't you? Well, you have his eyes, so he kind of wants them back. Bum, 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 bum. Yes, that's what he said. Ooh, another three-way fight against him. Well, 3-on-1 fight. I don't think that's true. I think he's the one that needs his stuff back. Well, the horse is worried about his parents. Must be. A war is a-coming. Oh, well, you let your guard down, you escaped. Hopefully nothing bad happens to that horse. I'm thinking maybe Dororo will ride that horse, because it's a little child horse for a little child human, so... That'd be great, Dororo. Get her own pony. Oof. Oh, that's so cool how you can just jump from horse to horse like that. That's not true. You just accept that it's gonna crumble already. Sheesh. Uh, you're really, you're really upsetting Hyakimaru, you know. I hope you know that. I really don't like the position that Tahomaru has put himself in, where he feels fully justified in killing his brother, taking his limbs, using his limbs. When Hyakimaru literally did nothing wrong, he just bored and then had everything taken from him. And yet Tahomaru is trying to act like he's the bad guy somehow. It just, that really rubs me the wrong way. The whole moth girl thing was so unimportant in the grand scheme of things. It was like the least memorable part. I mean, Shark Boy was much more important than her stuff. If he gets his arm back, he can do that with his real arm someday, Dororo. Man, he is angry. Oof. That's not good. Go tell your children to stop fighting. Yeah, he's pretty riled up right now. No, they're part Hyakimaru, part demon. I would never go somewhere called the Hall of Hell. I just wouldn't do it. One of them. Yeah. Arms and eyes that were given to them. I don't really get that. Because he keeps saying the demon failed to eat Hyakimaru. But isn't that the demon that they got the arms and eyes from? Well, everything's because of that. And just give up on the land then. Become refugees, go to different lands. That is an option. Ow. Well, not in a good position, are you? Such an angry Rapidash. Well, oh, you better not have taken advantage of that to stab him. Uh, although if it's a demon horse, maybe that's not too bad. Okay, that made it worse though. Oh, oh damn. Okay, well, maybe you shouldn't have done that. That's why you don't stab a demon horse like that. Take that cheap shot at him. Uh, they are not giving up. Can't believe they were still able to do that without a head. But, I don't want to have a Bambi situation here. It's just a flesh wound, don't worry about it. Oh no, don't fall over. Uh, why do you do this to me, show? I have limited sympathy for them at this point. This all could have been avoided if you had stopped trying to kill Hyakimaru, so... Really, this is all your fault, Tahamaru, if you think about it. And they did. He was not wrong. Oh, he's gonna get them back now? He wouldn't get the eyes back, but he should get his arms back here. But he'll have to fight differently, different fighting style if he no longer has arm blades. That'll be a problem, probably. But, yeah, actually has his real arms back now. Pretty crazy. Yeah, given almost no time to get... Okay, that's one of the bad parts of having fleshy arms. Yeah, you can't just grab blades like that anymore. You're supposed to grab, like, handles to avoid that problem. No, that's a new concept for you. Yeah, just in case you forgot about this, which I haven't. I really want to punch you, Tahamaru. Like, seriously. I had such high hopes for Tahamaru when he was, like, really early on in the show, but... No, he's a lost cause. I hope at the very least the little horse doesn't die. Definitely not one of the happier episodes. Yeah, they're bleeding, so... I don't know if you want to do something about that. You didn't say it'd be your own blood, though. That's just his opinion. Stop squeezing them so hard. It'd be easy to find him when you have three eyes. Your opponent has none. Okay, at least he did something to help. Wrapped his hands up. Oof, got him a little bit. Yeah, you have to account for that, don't you? Where'd you go? Nothing like seeing brothers play hide and go seek together. Or stop running, Tahamaru. You're such a coward. You are so unlikable. We could help him catch up to Tahamaru and have him kill him. That should end things for now. Yeah, most of it. Choose your next words carefully. Wow, that was a jump. Yeah, those are fighting words. Yeah, Yakima's had it worse than any of you, I would say. You tell him, Dororo. Yeah, those are fighting words. I really don't think any place being prosperous thinks that demon magic is a good thing. I really don't. Good way to put it. Want your land to prosper, then you have to work hard yourself. But why, when it's so much easier just to sacrifice your baby to some demons to solve all your problems? Don't show me that. And you pick up a sword and start stabbing people. That's how you protect things in this world. Which Yakimaru has now. Not bad. Well, I can't exactly root for you, so what will happen will happen. I think you made plenty of wrong decisions. I'm pretty confident in that. Normal. Well, one of them had 3 eyes, for one thing. You say that, but Yakimaru's pretty motivated. Just can't believe he can talk about his son like that. Even if you felt it was the right thing to do to sacrifice your child to demons like that, you shouldn't just treat him like that. You should show at least a little bit of remorse, even if you think it was for the best, ultimately. You still feel bad about it. If you have a soul, which Daigo might not. When a guy with a sword and 3 eyes tells you to do something, you do it. The word human has been thrown around a lot this episode. What exactly is your definition of human? We should agree on that before we can have this discussion. Like, can we look up human in the dictionary and see what the prerequisites are and minimum requirements, all that? I guess so. Very quiet. Oh, I think he found you. Very silently just popped up there. I think he should be saying that to you. Oh, off the wall. Man, I would love to be able to fight like that, just bouncing around. Oh. Oh, nice. Oof. Yeah, not gonna give you any chance. Oh, crap. Ooh, yeah, close quarters combat like this is a little bit different. And just gonna burn the place down, apparently, to make it more dramatic. Oof. This might be where one of them dies, so probably will be. Well, enemy is relative. The two people there are each other's enemies. That is where her children are, so... Yeah. Please stop reminding me about the horse situation. It's by far the saddest thing that's happened in this episode. The house is definitely coming down. Ooh, that looked painful. Are we gonna be cliffhangered though? That's my question. The episode's almost over. It's a cool visual though. Gotta get those eyes back though, it's the last remaining thing. You ask a lot of him, Dororo, you know that? And of course, we get cliffhangered. We'll find out how the fight goes next episode, which I think is also the final episode. Uh, I really don't like Tahomaru. I think I did like him when he was first introduced. There's so much potential and promise with that character. Seemed to be a naive but good kid, you know. But no, he's fallen too far down the wrong path. Just no. He's made his choice too many times. His choices cost Mutsu and Hyogo their lives. That's his fault, nobody else's. He's the one that repeatedly made them fight up against Hyakimaru. Hyakimaru wasn't even the one that killed him, it was Cnouki the horse. But Tahomaru, you were the one that was obsessed with saving your land through this method and this method alone, not considering anything else. A method that requires killing your own brother, who did nothing wrong, so I just... Yeah, Tahomaru. I just can't bring myself to like him, no. Okay, that was the 23rd episode of Dororo. And this episode, I mean, what's there to really say? A lot happened. Pretty much as soon as a little white horse left, and I had a feeling how that would end. I've seen Bambi, I know the show likes to crush people's hearts and souls, so I had a feeling how that would end, and I was not wrong. The horses fight up against Mutsu and Hyogo. The horse ended up winning, more or less, but it was essentially, yeah, just death on both sides, so it's just not pleasant at all to watch a child watch their parent die like that in front of them, but that's how it goes in this sort of dark, depressing type of show, so nothing too surprising about that, really. We had a lot of discussions about being human in this episode, so nobody's bothered to define what they consider human, so it's kind of hard to come up to any sort of consensus about when you're a human, when you cease to be a human, really, but it was talked about a lot, that's for sure. And some characters felt bad for Mutsu and Hyogo dying, and I guess I did a little bit since they were just following Tamaro's orders for the most part. So I do feel a little bit bad for them, but they stabbed and killed that majestic horse, so that took a lot of points from them for me. If it wasn't for that, I probably would have felt quite a bit more bad for them. But when they die in the process of killing that horse, that other horse's parents, I have very limited sympathy because of that. And I have like no sympathy for Tamaru at this point. I have too much resentment towards him. But yeah, we had some pretty cool fighting between Hyakimaru and Tamaru though. The fighting choreography itself was always pretty cool. You know, all this fast movements, bouncing around the walls and all that. Pretty cool. So Hyakimaru did get his arms back, which means he fights a little bit differently now, has longer range, which Tamaru did learn the hard way. And apparently, I wondered why he ran away not too long after that, but I guess he had the little epiphany that, hey, if he has a longer reach, which he's not used to, I'll just go into a house, and that way, close quarters combat, he'll get his sword caught on, like, the roof and stuff, so that's apparently what his line of thinking was there. So, makes sense, I guess. But the house got set on fire, and they're fighting in the fire, and Dororo's on her way over there. So, yeah, I don't know how this will end. Will this may end with both of them dying, or either one of them dying? It could go any way, really, with this show. Hard to say for sure. This show ending with Hyakimaru's death wouldn't really shock me because of the type of show it is. But I hope that's not how it goes down. I wanted to just kill Tahomaru. I mean, if they could just talk things out, that would be ideal, I guess, but that's not going to happen. We're way past that point. We definitely are. I do like how the mother did bring up the discussion a little bit about the importance of, like, defending something with your own hands. Like, this idea of relying on demons to keep you prosperous, that's not a good thing. That's really not a good thing at all. It's just like, yeah, baby chicks being fed. You're not self-sufficient, independent at all. You're just, you're a baby, basically. Like, do you really like this solution? Sacrificing your own child to demons to live like this? Is that really what you want? I don't think it is. So, I think you should try to pursue something else, whether it be, I'm not familiar enough with this world to really know what's viable and what's not. But there's clearly better options than relying on demons. And even if that was literally the only option to keep your land successful, then just abandon it. Just go somewhere else. That is an option. Become refugees. People do it all the time. It's not an impossibility. But I'm sure there probably are other options as well that I'm not smart enough to think of. But pretty much any option that's not giving up your baby to demons is probably an acceptable one, is kind of my overall point. And the fact that they all feel like it's so okay to do that just blows my mind. Like, nobody but the mother seems to actually have any remorse about that whatsoever, and she didn't even get to decide anything. They would just kind of take it from her, like, immediately. So, and like I said, the horse dying was definitely the part that bothered me the most in the episode. Very sad stuff. And of course, they show us flashbacks of other sad stuff in the episode as well to really drive home that emotion. But next episode is the final episode, so they're gonna have to wrap up things somehow in that time. So I guess we'll see how they do it when that time arrives. So till then. thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.